Hello everybody and welcome in today's video. We are going to have a quick look at Bitcoin. Yesterday we have been talking about Bitcoin, that we're most likely going to see the price continue to go up due to the fact that we have these bullish divergences at key support, and that is also what we are seeing right now in Bitcoin. And in today's video I just want to share with you the levels that you basically need to be watching above us as resistance and what we can expect right now in the Bitcoin price. So guys, all about that in today's video. With that being said, my name is Jeroen. Welcome to the Blockchain Today, the channel where you subscribe for daily crypto videos. Before we are zooming in, guys, it is tremendously important that every single one of you is smashing up that like button. Okay, guys, then let's have a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin is actually not looking too bearish. I also shared that over on my Twitter. I think this was a great buying opportunity, and I made use of that buying opportunity based on Will Portal, actually with the help of Will Portal. This is a website that I've been developing together with a team, which is showing different types of data, which is helping you to give you a better insight in the markets, especially based on the Bitcoin market. And I think these are the most important metrics everybody needs to watch before opening a trade. And the moment when Bitcoin dipped below the 61.80% right here, we had these negative funding rates already for 4 times 8 hours right here. Every bar is 8 hours basically. Those were negative, showing me that the chances of a potential fake out is actually quite high, and that if we are seeing a nice reaction in the price, you want to go long basically. So that is what I've been doing right here so far. That is actually a nice trade. Like I said yesterday as well, it's not a huge position because right now there's just not a very clear direction in Bitcoin. I do think that Bitcoin is more in a accumulation period than a distribution period. So I still think, and I'm very consistent with my opinion right here, that I still do think the price will tend to trend up from here rather than going down. I got a lot of reasons for that: sentiment, funding rates, the momentum indicators on the larger term time frame. So I got a lot of reasons to say that I think the price will tend up, but right now we are still trading below key moving averages on the weekly time frame, also on the daily time frame. So we are trading below the 200 day, we are trading below the 21 weekly EMA, and that is also the reason why I want to be slightly cautious as well. So I'm quite optimistic right here in the price action. But I want to be cautious as well. I think that is very important, especially when we have the evidence of Bitcoin trading below these key moving averages, which historically has been more showing that Bitcoin is more in a bearish trend. That is just something to take in mind. But right now, let's just have a look at the shorter term time frame of Bitcoin. What can we basically expect in the today or in the next coming days? So first of all, we had quite a correction right here. We went from 48,300 roughly to 38,600 roughly. We touched support. We got a nice bullish divergence. The price is setting a lower low. Relative strength index, the RSI, is setting a higher low. This is, by the way, the 8-hour time frame, so it's quite significant as well. We can confirm this divergence over on the MACD as well, setting a higher low, trending up while the price was trending down. Normally this is the first sign that you see when we have a potential reversal. Let me check if I can find another example for you guys where we are seeing something similar. Here we slightly, if we have a look at the body of the candles, we have a slightly bullish divergence. The RSI is trending up, the MACD is trending up, but the price actually trending down. And I'm not talking about the wicks, I'm talking about the bodies of the candles. Here we can see it as well. We have a lower low in the price. We made a higher low in the relative strength index, higher low in the MACD. That was the start of a reversal. So normally this is not a deterministic signal like, okay, we have 100% now a reversal. No, it can also be a retracement. That's where we are going to have a look at. But if it were to be a reversal, this is the first sign that you want to see. You want to see Bitcoin touching support, bullish divergence. Most likely price will go up, especially when we are seeing metrics that the funding rates generally are negative, which basically means that the majority of the traders out there are shorting Bitcoin. And as you guys know, guys, is that the majority of the traders are often at the wrong side of the spectrum, and therefore it works as a contrarian indicator. So when the majority shorts, that can cause buying pressure. When the majority longs, it can cause selling pressure. It's a very logical explanation for that. I've made a separate video about that, about the funding rates. You can find it in YouTube if you search on funding rates, the blockchain today. You can find it also over on my channel page. I'm explaining you exactly how you can use the funding rates to for your trading, basically, because the funding rates, in my opinion, next to price action and structure in the price, is one of the most important indicators for whenever you want to place a short-term trade. Well, quickly explanation right here. If you have a look at the funding rates at whaleportal.com, we are loading the inverse perpetual, the Bitcoin collateralized contracts right here. So all the contracts that are opened with Bitcoin, I think that number is more accurate, but you can also get a confirmation in the USDT contracts as well. So that data is also being loaded in on the website. I think these funding rates are most important. But if you doubt, you can still have a look at the US dollar Tether contracts over on Binance and see whether you see a similar signal as what we are seeing with the Bitcoin collateralized contracts. Then, guys, which levels to watch right now in the Bitcoin price? Well, I think the Fibonacci retracement tool from the bottom right here till the top, I think that one is very important, because if we have a look at the 61.80%, the 50, the 38.20 and the 23.60, all of these levels have shown a lot of significance when Bitcoin was moving down. And that is something you want to see when using Fibonacci retracement tools, because you can use the Fibonacci retracement tools actually in multiple ways. You can do it on a logarithmic scale, you can do it on a normal scale, you can take the body of the candle, you can take the wick, of course. So that is very important to just find confluence. Okay, so I'm drawing this Fibonacci retracement tool. Where do we see that the support and resistance is being respected? Right here you can see it is very almost precisely being respected. So therefore I think right now this is going to be very important. We can take it level for level. The first level that we just broke is the 50% at 41,220. Of course, if we were to lose that level, we could come down to the 61.80% again. We can also, but I think it's quite less likely now, due to the fact that the momentum indicators have been from oversold conditions, bullish divergence and touching support. I still believe that Bitcoin is going to trend up from here. But if we were to lose the 50%, we could come back to the 61.80%. We should approach this as a ladder. Then the next resistance above us, major resistance, is 42,860. That is the 38.20%. If we break that level, we can go to the next level at 44.8. That is a very important level, because that level has been acting as quite heavy resistance in the past as well. Here we broke it, but eventually we lost it again. So that is just important to note, that level. If we can break that level, Bitcoin might start a nice rally. Another thing that we are seeing around that level is that there's a confluence with the middle of this channel. And as you can see, the middle of this channel is also quite significant when it comes to price action. It acts as resistance right here, act as support when we are trading below it, above it, and act as resistance when we are trading below it. So guys, that is basically the structure of Bitcoin right now. I think short-term trading is still quite tricky. Now there's no very clear direction. There's a clear structure though, this rising channel. But yeah, I've to become more bullish right now on Bitcoin in the immediate shorter term time frame. I really would like to see Bitcoin breaking some key levels, and one of those key levels is the 200-day moving average. Let's bring out that one right here. That is the level where we got rejected from at roughly 48,000 US dollars. Of course, if we can break above that level, that will be very bullish for Bitcoin. And if we have a look at the weekly EMA, this one is slightly below that 200-day moving average. The pink line right here, that is at 43,450. If we can get a weekly close above that level, that would also be very positive for Bitcoin. But okay, guys, that is basically what I'm watching right now in Bitcoin. Short term and mid term, I'm quite optimistic right here, but I do see still some reasons to be cautious as well. That's why I'm not going to be the perma bull right here. But you guys also know, actually, during this whole period, I've been bullish on Bitcoin, and I'm still bullish on Bitcoin. I still think that the likelihood of trending up from here is way higher than trending down, due to a lot of reasons that I have been pointing out in the past. So guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If so, do make sure to leave that thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe down below, hit that bell icon. And I want to wish every single one of you a awesome day today, and I hope to see every single one of you in the next video.